Alright, my project's going to be comparing cross-cultural rhetoric between America and Japan and how Coca-Cola utilizes chat to tailor commercials to their audiences. First up is going to be an American commercial. I'm sure you've all seen this commercial before. Here we see comedian Ken Jeong out on a date with his cute interracial girlfriend, showing that Coca-Cola isn't racist, enjoying a Coke when he is faced with a dilemma. But instead of choosing one or the other, he decides instead he is going to get everything he wants. The have it your way appeal to Americans that has been so prevalent lately. And soon after, he breaks into a humorous song and dance, denouncing the idea of having to choose between two things. In America, race and freedom of choice have always been issues at the center of our nation, and then, by spicing it up using humor and song, the commercial is then much more easily remembered by their audience. And now that we've touched on American rhetoric, let's move on to a Japanese commercial, shall we? Right off the bat, Japanese commercials are completely different than the American ones. No comedian making jokes or dancing. Instead, we get an actor in a private jet drinking Coke and Zero G, showing just how extreme and high-class and refreshing Coca-Cola can be. Another detail worth noting is that the Japanese actors all drink from bottles, showing that they're actually enjoying the beverage, which I believe reflects on the Confucian value of honesty and their Japanese value of holding companies accountable for their product. Another trait highly valued in Japan is maturity, or being an adult, and this commercial for caffeine-free Coke is appealing to people saying that even mature adults can enjoy Coke. And finally, we have the surefire sexual appeal strategy to Coca-Cola Japan's Wild Health campaign, showing an attractive woman enjoying a Coke, ignoring explosions, just to show how wild people who drink Coke can be. Coca-Cola skillfully utilized the virtue of each culture in order to gain favor with their target audience. Now I know all this can be pretty taxing, so let's take a short break, shall we? Yeah, I know I stole that clip. Alright, well let's just get right back into it with another commercial from America, shall we? With the power of and. We open with a kid being handed an ice cream cone. Is he just going to accept what he's handed? No, sir. This is America. We can always ask for more. With the power of and since the squeaky wheel gets the grease, this kid gets sprinkles. Skateboarding dog? Clearly not enough for these rad teens. Of course, in a capitalist country like ours, every employee dreams of being the one who's at the top of the food chain.
Those are nice jeans.
And?
Oops, did we almost forget about the surefire sexual appeal strategy? The money and the women, that's what it's all about, right guys? Finally, after those people getting everything they want, we tie that ideal to a product, Coke Zero. Everything you want without sacrificing anything. Throw in a couple patriotic symbols like fireworks and baseball, and how much more American can you get? At long last, we start the final commercial, a Japanese one, so let's buckle down and power through. Going along with the Wild Health campaign, the commercial shows Japanese people of all ages rocking out to the song Born to be Wild. This is an important image. Defeated by America in World War II, post-war Japan has come to admire and emulate Western countries, all while retaining their unique Japanese spirit. The idea of Coca-Cola being wild and Western can be very appealing to the Japanese, a culture and society characterized by emotional repression. Oh yeah, do you remember what I said earlier about that mantra that they repeated at the end of each commercial? Listen closely. See if you can't catch any of the words that they're saying. That's right, English. Using their grammar and some common English words, it drives home the idea of adopting the best of the West and incorporating it with the Japanese spirit. In closing, Coca-Cola makes use of the cultural historical activity theory, or chat, whenever they make an advertisement. And by taking chat into account, they're able to produce extremely effective commercials. more effective than if they had not. Alright, I know it was long, I know it probably wasn't that entertaining, but thanks for putting up with my presentation, and I apologize for the sound quality. This was all done with a Rock Band microphone, and I'm not very good with making movies or anything like that. But thanks for watching!